Yo, Wagwan people. How's everybody doing today? Awesome dude, LOL. Nah, it's not Friday, it's Thursday today. Still gaming. Still gaming today. Movie night's tomorrow. Today's Thursday. You're confusing me, man. Yeah, it's Thursday today. It's Thursday today. So yeah, moving out tomorrow. Friday the 9th. Wagwan. What is up? What is up? Okay. Yeah, we'll play a little bit of Bloodborne today. Played some yesterday. Play a little bit more today. See how we do. See how we do with Bloodborne. She reads the title out fully. It'll tell you what game it is. Read it out in its entirety. It will tell you what game it is. It's in there. But it's not a Harry Potter game. No siree. Clickbait? It's not clickbait. It's clear. Besides, you into Harry Potter games? I've never played a Harry Potter game, so I can't really talk about how good they are or how bad they are. But, yeah, it's not a Harry Potter game. What up, Bants? Brah, 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 brah. But yeah, no, play a little Bloodborne in a little bit. Before we do that, we just talk for a little bit, man. Talk for a little bit. What's happening in Awesome Dude world? What's happening in Banterman world? How's the studying and the exams and all that stuff going? How's everybody doing? If you're here lurking, let me know how you're doing. Ace my maths test. What up, homie? That's what I'm talking about. Big up, Banterman. 49 out of 56. Well, that sucks, dude. That's not smashing it. That sucks. That's the worst score I've ever seen. 49. I'm only playing. That's real good, man. It's real good. Congratulations, Banterman. Banter-man_gaming. Congratulations, 87.5%. So what's that like? Is that a B or an A? I don't know what their brackets are. They might have changed it since I was in school anyway, but they probably have. But what is that? How do they grade that now? Either way, it's good though. Still, I mean, 87.5% is a good score. Don DeMarco. A 7, which equates to an A. Okay, nice one. Nice one. Did they tell you which parts you got wrong, or has that come later? I mean, in terms of like improvements and that sort of stuff, and knowing where you need to improve. Well, improve. And a 9, which is an A star. Yeah, most of it was stupid mistakes. Okay, so stuff that yeah, I know what you mean. It's not so much you don't know it, but yeah, maybe might be like the way the question was phrased, or maybe like you misread something, or silly stuff like that. I get it. But as long as you know, that's the main thing. Long letter in the okay, yeah. Forget to put the units in. It happens. At least it's stuff that you know. If it was stuff that you didn't know, then I mean it's not cause for concern. I'd say. I mean, at the end of the day, 87% is still good. But if it was stuff that you didn't know, then it could be a case of okay, maybe you missed things in class, or maybe that sort of stuff. But if it's stuff that you just know, but yeah, little errors here and there, it happens, At least it didn't happen enough to put your grade down further. So yeah, 87.5. Big up for that, man. Brah. So if we need any, if you've got any maths questions, Banterman's the one to ask. That's what I'm getting from this. Anybody got any math questions? Ask banter. Science says after Easter. When is Easter? That's April, I want to say, right? Easter's in April, right? Okay, let's move over to this screen for a moment. See what's going on in the world before we get into Bloodborne. Oh, it's end of March. Okay, it moves every year. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, end of March. So, okay, a few weeks then. A few weeks. Not too long, man. So I can't help with anything apart from algebra. Anything apart from algebra. Okay, so got the math question. As long as it's not algebra, ask banter. All right. So apparently Trump spurns experts for his video game meeting. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Today's discussion about video game violence omits those that study it. So that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. He's going to ignore people. Oh, jeez. Donald Trump is hosting a meeting today which, according to a White House spokesman, has been set to discuss violent video games exposure and the correlation at aggression and desensitization to children. CNN's Jack Taper tweeted the list of attendees earlier, and it includes members of the video game industry as well as outspoken critics of violent video games. However, as Rolling Stones points out, there aren't any scientists included in the meeting. A glaring omission if you're interested in having a truly representative discussion about video games and real-world violence. Indeed. Oh my word. So effectively he surrounded himself by people just got to agree with him, by the sounds of it. You know, people who just be like, oh, we have violent games cause violence, games cause violence. But anyway. But it's, oh wait, I missed something. I brought my water upstairs, but it's gone. Be right back. All right, see you in a little bit, homie. Thoughtbot, Wagwan, how you doing, Thoughtbot? Hello, hello, hello. We're just congratulating Banter on his recent success, passing his maths test. Haze, you cause violence. I cause violence? Well, I mean, to be fair, yeah, I guess I do, kinda. I kinda do. I'm a bad influence. I'm a bad influence. But this is just stupid, though, isn't it? I mean, here's the thing. Like, if you're gonna have like a serious discussion on whether video games or anything for that matter could potentially cause violence, I mean, it's an important discussion to have, and definitely something I would say that, you know, you should review every so often, because, you know, worlds changes, times change, and so on. So it's something that should be reviewed every so often. Fine. But when you have people who actually study the correlation between video games and real world violence, and you leave them out of that meeting, that to me is just beyond ridiculous. Like, anytime you have a meeting of anything and you leave out the people who actually know what they're talking about, bad move. What does Trump say now? Well, he's having a meeting about video games and violence, but he's not inviting people who actually study the correlation between video games and violence. So he's having a bunch of people from the video game industry and some outspoken critics, but nobody who actually studies video games and their correlation to violence. So it's just stupidness, man. Yeah, I'm fooling, man. Frozen Gamer, big up. Power Ranger Professor, big up. How you guys doing, my mans? We need to get the ones who know what they're talking about. Exactly. I don't think video games always cause violence. This is just an excuse off the guns. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I think Trump is by and large a gun supporter, I think. Or I don't know, I don't follow him that closely, but he seems to, for what I can tell, to be a gun supporter. But I don't know, you probably know a bit more than I do, since you're, you know, in the country and all. But yeah, I mean, I don't believe video games cause violence, and it seems that every test, or at least most tests, more importantly, the most recent tests, seem to indicate that video games do not cause any aggression or anything. So if you've got people who study the correlation between video games and violence, and you don't include them in the meeting, that's just silly to me. That's just silly to me. Actually, come to think of it, I think I did see something about Donald Trump talking about the NRA and not taking money from the NRA or not being in their pocket or something like that. So I don't know. Maybe he is coming after the guns. Trump's coming for your guns. He's come take your guns away. I watched a documentary based in the 90s about two kids shooting at school, two school kids. Yeah, I feel like most likely with the Columbine one. That was a pretty big thing back. I mean, it was still big news, but yeah, I feel that was a pretty big news. It wasn't the first school shooting, but I think it was maybe the first in a long time when it happened. So yeah, it was pretty big news. Like they shot up a school and then killed themselves. Like both shot each other afterwards. Trump works for George Soros. Eric Kushner is married to Trump's daughter, and Kushner is 19 billion in debts to George Soros. I actually don't know who those people are, so I'm guessing it's something to the NRA, but I don't know who George Soros or Eric Kushner is. Sorry, dude. No, USA. Oh no, Columbine is in USA. Is in the USA. Columbine is a high school in the United States. Bowling for Columbine. Oh yes, that's right. That'll be the name of the documentary. Bowling for Columbine. Elephant won the Palme d'Or. What's the Palme d'Or? Is that movie awards, isn't it? And what's Elephant a movie? I'm guessing if it's a movie awards. The NRA is a touchy subject. The NRA is divided into two groups: the corrupt and the actual gun owners. Yeah, I think that's probably about the same for a lot of groups: the corrupt and the people who actually believe in a cause. Rap music can also cause violence too, but they pick on games. Rap music doesn't cause violence. Come on, man. Come on, man. They had that discussion in the 80s where rap music is causing violence. No, rap music doesn't. Nothing causes violence. What causes violence? Violence causes violence. You know, rap music don't cause violence. Movies don't cause violence. Video games don't cause violence. You know, heavy metal doesn't cause violence. You know, it's just people looking to scapegoat stuff. What's up, Belgian Danny? Thump is probably a noob. Well, guess he doesn't game too much, so yeah. I think Frozen. Oh, okay, fair enough. One boy killed because he heard a Tupac song. Yeah, but you know, like, there's always somebody who's going to say something, isn't it? It's like, oh, I heard a Tupac song and I killed somebody. I heard this song and I killed somebody. I heard something and I killed somebody. You know, I mean, there's a guy who played Grand Theft Auto and killed somebody. You know what I mean? But it doesn't. That in and of itself doesn't mean video games cause violence or music causes violence. It's just a scapegoat. It's not looking at what the actual problem is. You know, if you have somebody, think about it. How many millions of people play video games, listen to rap music, heavy metal, violent moves, and so on? Millions and millions and millions, maybe even billions of people, you know, consume that sort of media every year. But how many people cause violence because of it? You know what I mean? So to say that this causes violence, it's just it's not an argument that holds up, because if it did, there'd be a lot more happening. You know, think how many billions of people play video games, how many, you know, people watch violent movies, listen to rap music, listen to heavy metal. If those caused violence, there'd be so much more of it, but there isn't. So what you have is people who are maybe not all there in the first place, right? And then maybe they're exposed to something that they maybe not, that's either not age appropriate, or just because they're not really mentally stable, it's just there. Right, and then they go out and do something like the guy who played Grand Theft Auto and decided that he wanted to steal a cop car and run over a bunch of people. You know, that's not an ordinary person that played the Grand Theft Auto and killed somebody. That's somebody who was not all there to begin with. So if you're not looking at what the actual issue is and just scapegoating it, nobody gets anywhere. It's just, oh, that's the problem, that's the thing, that's the boogeyman. You know, that's the boogeyman. But it doesn't actually solve the issue. It's just scapegoats, and it's just pointing the finger at something because it avoids you having to deal with the actual problem. You know what I mean? So no, I don't agree that rap music causes violence or anything causes violence. The only thing that causes violence is being violent. And mental health issues. It's not funny. I don't know, I always wonder if there's anything subliminal about the Power Rangers song fight. Go, go, Power. Yeah. I watched Power Rangers and I just wanted to punch somebody. Violence doesn't cause violence. You know, people cause violence. Yeah, guns don't kill people. People do. That's not how the song goes. Lag and frame rate drops causes aggression. Well, there you go. Ah, damn lag. Bad internet connection causes violence. Having to pay stupid amount of money on some net neutrality repeal causes violence. Humans kill humans because animals kill animals. It doesn't make it right, but it's but this isn't a perfect world, and it happens. Yeah, I think it's a little bit different than animals, though. I mean, people kill people, but it's somewhat accepted by most people that that's a bad thing, whereas animals killing animals is just their nature, you know. And I guess part of human nature is, I mean, aggression is part of human nature, but as what's supposed to be civilized people, we're supposed to be able to go beyond that, you know, and think beyond our flaws. We're supposed to be able to do that, but well, I guess we don't all do it. Yeah, I was saying mental illness and people screwed up, possibly due to, okay, I just missed that bit. Mr. Man, Wagwan. Screwed up due to economics, could be factors. There could be factors. In games, there's no prison. GTA has prison. It does actually, yeah. Some other games do. We escape from prison usually. And Professor Media corrupting people's minds too. So why not blow someone's head off? Because that's not a good thing. You don't blow anybody's head off. Ironically, I can sense the chat becoming heated. Being heated leads to violence. Ban the chat. Ban it! Ban it! Bandit Haze causes violence. But you don't say... But you don't stay in for years. Saving people's lives causes violence. Haze might turn it into the Hulk. Petting pets causes violence. It's petting your lion. Get you killed. You know, get too close, man. Especially the lioness. Boy, don't want to mess with the lioness. Come on, ban it. Violent games causes gamers to become violent, like Super Mario Brothers causes gamers to become plumbers. For real, man. In fact, I applied for a job as a plumber. I played Mario on my CV. It didn't go too well though. But they're probably racist, so there you go. All right, let's move on to something a bit lighter. You're right. Yes, that might be a bit okay. Jon Favreau is writing Lucasfilm's first Star Wars live-action show, so that's good news. Well, good news for Jon Favreau, actually, anyway, for at least. Whether it be a good show or not, we'll see. But he did a good job with Iron Man, so you know, could be something to look forward to. You know, I think he's a decent actor overall. I like some of his other movies, even outside of you know, the MCU. So yeah, that could be a good thing. Jon Favreau writing a new Star Wars TV show. Isn't this in Revenge of the Sith? What about causing violence? Could be. I'm back. Wagwan banter. I think Frozen was talking about GTA. Oh, okay. Ban food because you could choke. So I had to poke fun at that logic. Now it's so good. We should just live in a box. Can Enya cause violence? Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away. Tony Stark built this in a cave with a bunch of scraps. He did actually, didn't he? But not like the A-Team though. I think the A-Team do a better job, quite frankly. They're more practical. Violent movies causes violence. Ban all movies that are over 12. Ban everything. Seriously, ban it all. I think Enya can cause violence. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Ban it all, ban it all. Yeah. We humans are apparently proving that we're just not responsible enough to handle anything. So it's ban everything. Ban it all, man. We don't deserve anything. We don't deserve a damn thing. Okay, so apparently Cesaro and Sheamus have been called out by a legendary tag team for Epic WrestleMania match. But it's on the Daily Star, so I'm not going to click on it. I don't like the Daily Star. Yeah, exactly. Bandit Haze. Oh, we need some PC principles that will stop the violence. Wagwan Mac Mills. Do you know the way? Sail away, sail away. Do you know the way? Know the way? Know the way? Deadpool to relaunch at Marvel in June. Oh, that's for the comics, not the movie. Okay. Okay. Do you know what that WrestleMania actually Power Ranger? I don't want to click on it because it's Daily Star. So, but do you know who's challenged the Cesaro and Sheamus? Wagwan. Yeah. Hey, you like that game I sent you? Which game did you send me? Did you send me a game? I don't think you sent me. Did you send me a game? Which one you messaged me about? Was it States of Decay? Is that what you mean? Yeah. States of Decay. Well, I haven't played the first one. So I can't really comment on whether I like it or not. I mean, the second one looks pretty cool. Second one, this looks pretty cool. I might check it out. I don't know. When is it out? Let's see. States of Decay release. Oh, just 2018. No actual date yet. Okay. Sometime this year is what we got. Sometime this year. We don't have an actual date yet. May 22nd. Okay, so maybe a few months according to Mr. Bot. He's going to watch the directs today. What, the Nintendo Direct? Oh, yeah. What time is it again? Is that 10? Was it 8? No, it's not. Is it 8 p.m., 10 p.m.? If it's 8 p.m., then yeah, probably not. Ugh, excuse me. All right. All right then, let's speaking of video games that cause violence, let's play some Bloodborne. A game that I'll show you, plug it in yet. A game that makes me swear a lot. Bandit Stream. Yeah. Ugh. Bandit Stream. Your boy ain't missing Nintendo Directs. It's 10. How come bedtime? If it's at 8, well, I'll be still streaming at 8. So that's why. So but then again, maybe I could tune in while streaming. But if it's at 10, we'll see. I might be streaming at 10 still, actually. But yeah, maybe I'll tune in a little bit at 10, see if we can catch it and live stream it. Multiplayer to SOD. Sod. Alright, here we go. And here we go. Update the system. Oh shit, I've got to update. How long is it going to take? Next. Okay, not too long. Right. Then co-op to SOD, not multiplayer. Well, I mean, co-op is still multiplayer. Still, it's not. It's still more than one player. So it's still a multiplayer. It might not be versus, but you know, it's still multiple people playing. I mean, that's how I define it anyway. Back in the day, a lot of multiplayer was co-op. You know, back in, I mean, you did have versus, but a lot of multiplayer was co-op back in the day, like split screen co-op. But yeah, still a form of multiplayer. Yo, Meme, rise again. How you doing, Meme? Big up, big up, big up. Brrrr. LeBron, cool. Can't wait to watch. You learning Russian? Okay, nice. What was Russian for hello again? I've forgotten. Damn it, my bad. So many games are coming out, yeah. Which one? I want to pre-order Attack on Titan 2. How's Attack on Titan, the first Attack on Titan game? I never played it, but to be honest, it didn't look that interesting. For what I saw of it, it honestly didn't look like something that appealed to me. But how was the first game? Was that worthwhile? PC. Oh, Final Fantasy 15 on PC. Okay, that's out on PC, isn't it? March 20th is the release date. Far Cry 5. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. New Far Cry. I'm not getting Far Cry 5 now because the graphics look shit. You think so? I don't know. I think they look pretty good. I mean, maybe not the best thing ever, but you know, they look pretty good. Well, I don't know. I thought so anyway. But then I haven't seen the new updates, so maybe you've seen something that I haven't seen. So yeah, there could be that. I know, it looks fine. I forgot. I'm good in Russian. I'm good. I'm not. Far Cry looks fun, but I'm getting Kino Kuni 2. You prefer the RPGs then, Frozen Gamer, right? Look at the 4K IGN gameplay that came out 12 days ago. Hideous. Okay. When you say hideous, though, I mean, we talking like it's just not as good as it could be, or we talking, you know, actually looks like actual trash, like what in the hell are they doing type thing. Like, there's no way that can pass for good graphics, like in any generation. You know, how bad are we talking? Yeah, it really does look like fun. The only ones I've played are the first one and the Blood Dragon. Yeah, Blood Dragon was really cool. I like the first one too, actually. In fact, I think that's the same with me, actually. I've only played well, in its entirety, I've only played the first one and then Blood Dragon. I played a little bit of Far Cry 2, but I didn't really get into it. It didn't really do it for me. But yeah, I did enjoy the first Far Cry game. I played it on those. I think it was a PC exclusive initially, and then they did like various versions of it for like the Xbox and PlayStation or whatever. But yeah, the first one was pretty cool. And I like Blood Dragon 2. Yes, I don't mind graphics. I was gonna get Deus Ex. If you've got a PlayStation, actually no, I don't think you can anymore. Actually, there was given away Deus Ex 3 on the PlayStation Plus at one time, but yeah, I don't think you can get it anymore. I've got that game twice. I still ain't played it yet. I've got it once on PC and once on PlayStation 4. I've not played it. Neither one I've actually paid for. Both games I got for free, and I've not played either of them. I got it free on a PC and I got it free on a PlayStation 4, but I've not played that game at all. That's so bad. I gotta see it. Open world games are good too. Okay, cool. That's the Last of Us-ish intro. We talking about Far Cry 5. It looks like 480p graphics, like actual trash. Okay, it looks like a game that would be on 360 or PS3. I see. So they just haven't been putting the efforts in. If you buy Far Cry 5 Gold Edition, you get Far Cry 3 for free. Okay, nice. Though I think I've already got Far Cry. No, I don't. I don't have Far Cry 3. I got Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I don't have Far Cry 3. Sight. It was fun at SDCC. Was that San Diego Comic Con? I mean Deus Ex 1, but I didn't get it. Okay. Deus Ex. Yeah, actually no, I didn't play the first Deus Ex game. I played it. Well, I played a little bit of it. If I remember correctly, I got that game for free as well back in the day on PC, and I played a little bit of it, but I didn't really like it that much. And then Deus Ex 2. I played that, and that was a pretty decent game. And then the third one. Oh, so I think I made a mistake, actually. The third one is one I got for free. Sorry, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. That's the one that I got for free. I got it free on the PC, I got it free on PlayStation 4, but I just haven't played it at all. But yeah, the second one I played, that was decent. I like that. Focus on Nintendo Switch. Alright, prepare to die. System software installed. Gotta charge my damn batteries on my this controller. What is up, everybody in the chat right now? Whether you're chatting or whether you're lurking, you all are appreciated. Big up yourselves. Anybody lurking right now, appreciate you lurking. Or maybe say hello. That'd be nice if you can. You don't have to, but you know, it'd be nice if you can, just so I know that you're here, know who you are. Make sure you're subbed. I try to stream most weekdays, and we're doing a special live stream tomorrow, where we're watching Who Killed Captain Alex, the cult classic. Well, I don't know if it's a cult classic, but it's a pretty decent movie. I like it anyway. We're watching that. They're moving that tomorrow at 7 p.m. GMT. So yeah, make sure you subbed. Make sure you got the notifications turned on. Make sure you check out my other channels as well. I do comedy too. Where we are. I don't want to get Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Play it offline. Yeah. Continue. I'll send you a link to the video I'm talking about. The first 5 minutes. You can see what I'm talking about. All right, cool. But I don't want to spend full price for a fighting game. Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess it depends how much you play it, really. I think actually Frozen Game. What you saying? You were getting into fighting games the other day. I talked an almost impossible robot into killing himself when I was 8. Best game ever. Okay. Which game was that? Alright, so this is where we got up to yesterday. And I just kept dying over and over again. So, we'll see how we fare this time round. What I need is a damn thingy. Alrighty. What's the movie about? A woman on death row. Okay. What movie was that? Division 2 confirmed. Okay. Did much people bother with Division 1? Apparently there were like some issues or something. Like apparently it didn't get a whole lot of support or something. Oh, shit, man. I need, like, a bigger health bar. This is nonsense. Ugh. Sharon Stone. It was a good movie. Sharon Stone, it was. Okay. Another game I never got, but I'm interested in. I just realized it was shit. And I gave up Deus Ex. Well, Deus, okay. These FPS and RPG games are my top priority. I do like a good FPS myself, actually. Can't remember. I attend the Division with my friend. It's time for our duo to come back. The Division. I played like a demo of that back when, you know, before it came out. And it seemed like an okay game, but I never bothered with it again in the end. And then I was hearing like stuff like they weren't supporting it, or like there wasn't many people playing it. And then it didn't get a lot of support, and then they started to support it afterwards, and yeah. I sent you the video on Discord. In the first 2-3 minutes, you can tell how rushed the game is. Alright, cool. I'll check it out in a little bit. I don't have Discord. What's the video called? Alright, okay. You can get Discord. Ah, this nigga needs to dive when I'm telling him to dive. What the hell? For me, it's used to be point and click adventure. Oh, in terms of your favorite types of games, yeah, okay. But there's somebody round here, isn't there? I'm sure. I'm sure there's somebody round here. Dragon Ball, it was so easy to do moves because there are not complex moves to learn. Well, no, well, I mean, Street Fighter, I guess, wasn't too complex. Street Fighter was one of these games where, you know, you can generally get into it fairly easy, but, you know, to master it can take time. Like, it can take proper time to really master that game. Blood vial. It's just one button which lets you perform some crazy moves. You know, Haze, Amnesia. The collection is free on Steam. All right, what's Amnesia about? Or did you forget? You too, Dan. Get it, it's good. Did you just drop the N-bomb? Triggered. Yeah. Yeah. Nigger is my favorite word. I mean, it's not, but, yeah. I'll probably say it more than I should. Nigger, 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 nigger. Nigger, 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 nigger. Ah, flipping hell. Oh, speaking of, oh, shit. Nuclear bomb. Get to cover. The Nevermind bomb. I might need to put a vial down, actually. Incoming. I was about to say that. I was like, dude. What's Duda about? Amnesia's amazing. Amnesia is a horror game. It is one of the best horror games. Okay. And execute this. Well, which one? Speaking of niggers, I've got a video coming about talking about types of niggers over on the comedy channel. Look out for that. Oh, shit, man. I'm not sure when. If not this week, not tomorrow. It's not Saturday, I mean. But yeah, soon in the coming weeks, I've got a video about different types of niggers. So yeah, look out for that video. Get some nigger talk. The thing is, it wouldn't be so bad if they at least gave me a checkpoint somewhere. Like, can I get up here? Cause that guy just shoots my ass as soon as I go over. He just shoots my ass. Like what? Like wagwan, man. Hey, chat. The Myob bomb is what the world. Okay. What's a Myob bomb? I deserve to die. Aww. Don't say that. We all deserve to die. Come back. Getting shot again. Gee. There's a fat nigger and the gangster nig, the flashy nig, and the roadman nig. Kind of close actually to ones I picked. Not too far off. I mean, to be fair, there's loads of types of niggers when it comes down to it. But yeah, you're not too far off the ones I picked. I mean, not those exact words, but yeah, not too far off the ones I picked. Those are ones I encountered so far. Just so far. To be fair, I greet a lot of my friends with offensive names. Some of other races and sexes, and they laugh, but I don't do it to strangers. I think with friends, it's cool because like you have that kind of you know, sort of camaraderie where you can like say sort of stupid shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter so much. But oh, come on, man. It doesn't matter so much because it's like cool, you know what I mean? You just have that kind of sort of thing with them. But with people you don't know, you can't really walk to somebody you don't know and be like, "Yo, my nigga," you know what I mean? I mean, I can, maybe but yeah, maybe the fairer-skinned people shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, it's like if you know somebody and they're cool with it, you know they're cool with it. It's like I remember when I was in school, we used to cuss each other's like me and my friends. We used to cuss each other out all the time, like cuss each other's mums, you know, cuss each other. We used to say like they're like the most racist things to each other. Like it was just silly, like whether you know white, black, Middle Eastern, everybody was in on it. You know what I mean? It's just how it was. Good times, man. Good times. Nagger. Who said the N-word too? Yeah, PewDiePie. PewDiePie, I'm gonna have to revoke his nigger pass though. Like, I mean, he might be a bit too liberal at times. Might be. Roses are red. I always cry. Oh wait, let me get that back on screen. Roses are red. I always cry. Roses are red. I always cry. Self-harm's okay because I want to die. Oh, that's a sad poem. Fun fact, Mr. Man. Bloodborne's inspiration was nightmare creatures. Okay, interesting. I don't know what that is, but interesting. When they were first designing it, whenever I go on live streams, I tell people that I'm a nun. Okay, how's that work? How's that working out? Do the priests appreciate it? Oh shit! I need a longer. I either need a longer health bar, or I need more checkpoints. Like this. Yeah. Bloodborne causes violence. That's the message for today. And you know, it reminded me of that game. Thanks, man. Okay, cool. Knows that you died in. Yeah, man. I've been died in a lot, man. I've been died in, man. Damn it. You can drop the M-bomb because you're black, but I can walk up and say hello to a cop. Well, you know what? That's everybody has their privileges, right? That's how the world is. Everybody has their privileges, you know what I mean? I used to have this one friend, he called me a Polish Jew, and I called him nigger god. He was great, but he left Blackpool. I'm not even Jewish. I just have curly hair. Well, I guess it's fine. I mean, you if you're not Jewish, but he's calling you if he's calling you a Jew, or I mean, considering you're from Blackpool, and that's not named after a black girl's vagina, so it kind of makes sense, really. Everything's just mixed up. Oh, damn you. How am I not hitting him? Come on. Finally. Biatch. Yo, Amir Grari. Am I saying your name right? Grari. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but I appreciate you coming through. Big up, man. Big up. Brat, brat, brat. So I'm not really. New player. I will mix origin, so I'll do a perception check on it. Perception. There's a guard behind here. There you go. Not anymore. Love your channel. I appreciate that, Amir. Appreciate that, man. Glad you're liking what I'm doing. I try to leave stream. I try to leave stream. I leave stream most days during the week, usually around about 7 p.m. GMT. So yeah, man. If you like it, subscribe. If you like it, subscribe and hit that notification button. Check out my comedy channel too. I post comedy videos weekly over at Bandit Haze. Links in the description. Big up yourselves, man. Big up. Oh, flipping now. You were not there before, you wanker. What's up, man? I'm not from Blackpool. I was born in Poland, Haze. Okay, okay. So you actually are Polish. So, Banter, if you became a dancer, you'd be a pole dancer. I was born in Belgium. Just run and don't kill anyone. Wait, is that the tip for this game? Run and don't kill anyone, really? That sounds like bad advice, to be honest. Are you sure? Run and don't kill anyone. I'm going to try that right now. Let me see if this works. Alright, okay, you know. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe there's something to this running and not killing anyone. Yeah, maybe there's something to this. Okay. Okay. Alright, I mean, I might need to kill this dude right now, though. He's chasing me. Okay, okay. That was a decent tip. I like that. Alright, alright, alright. Nice one. Appreciate that, man. Big up, big up. Welcome to the Soul series, Haze. For real, man. This game's going to be the death of me. Or, you know. Maybe. GMT, Green Mile time. What's this big guy about? Is he someone I'm supposed to take care of? Oh, move, woman. You need to... I swear this dude doesn't dive when I'm trying to get him to dive. Like, he just, like, stands there like a muppet. What the fuck? That's how they do speed runs. Yeah, but that's some good advice, though. At least so far. At least he gets me that bit a bit quicker. But I'm not sure if I should be bothering killing that guy. He's... You know... Right, at least you didn't, say that Poland is near the North Pole because it has a pole in it. Oh, come on. I can do better than that. I mean, even though that pole dancer joke isn't really one of mine, I can do better than that. Like this one girl, though we have polar bears in our thought we have polar bears in our country. Oh, okay. And I'm guessing you don't. But I recently started Bioshock again. All right, yeah, I like Bioshock. Well, but the first one I liked. I only played that one. That was a good game. I liked it. And it reminded me of that twist. So your fault. It's so your fault. Ah, stupid doggy. Anybody chasing me? Nah, we good. We good. What was a twist in Bioshock again, actually? I don't remember a twist. I mean, I'm sure I do if you mention it, but I don't remember it, like, off, like, now. But yeah, actually, if somebody hasn't played it, then maybe don't say, actually, spoilers. Don't go to Gom. Gom, is that the big guy? Would you kindly like and subscribe to this channel? Oh, that'd be much appreciated if you could. If you like it, subscribe. If you like it, subscribe. Is this guy? Is this guy called Gom? That big dude over there? Is that his name, Gom? Why do they call him Gom? Is he gone with the wind? Even to he won't do anything if you leave him. Okay, I've done that already. Alright, we'll leave the big dude alone. Closed. It's sad that my favorite character didn't exist. Which character didn't exist? What, in Bioshock? Man, I might need to play it again. I don't remember that. Who? Where? Oh, dogs. Ah, shit. Oh, come on, you sons of bitches. Rest in peace, Atlas. Your sexy Irish accent was just a facade for a thick American accent to hide behind. Oh, that's a shame. I meant him. Okay, you meant him. You had me at would you kindly? Oh, wait, would you kindly? Yeah, that was the thing in Bioshock, wasn't it? Yeah. That was what it kept saying. Would you kindly? Would you kindly? That was the thing it just kept saying. Would you kindly? Would you kindly? Just run away with me, darling. Well, let's just say slave obeys. Don't know. I think so. Would you kindly? I'm sure I can get like a vial or something out of one of these guys. Molotov cocktail. Well. We'll get. Exactly. I heard him say Telegram for Mungo. Who said that? Yeah, and who's Mungo? One of these dudes must have a vial on them or something. Shizzle. That deserves a Laurel and Hardy handshake. Oh shit, man. I need to get vials, not use them up. Sons of bitches. Alright. Let me run past these fools. Okay. That's a nice puppy you've got there. Would you kindly snap its neck? Would you kindly? Would you? I won't kindly snap its neck. That's just, I mean, maybe viciously snap its neck, but. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's not what to do. Oh, I've got a blood vial anyway. Okay. Alright, now what's this that I got for me? Another blood vial. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Tommy Cooper is the best comedy actor of all time. Tommy Cooper was really good, actually. I did like Tommy Cooper, but yeah, he was really funny. He was the whole sort of magician routine that he did. That was really funny, really good. Ooh, maybe not go that way just yet. How many of these dirty dogs are there, man? Oh, what's down here? Actually, that's my Monty Python. Monty Python was good too. Pebble. Damn, man, where are these damn lamps for the checkpoints? Like, sons of bitches. Keep running. Okay. It was sad how Tommy Cooper died. True. Gotta go for a bit. Alright, see you in a little bit, Bance. Yeah, I mean, I believe like he died on stage, didn't he? Not sure this was the way to go. But oh well, I've gotten this way. Oh, I don't like these noises, man. You're live on TV, yeah. That wolf just turned into a farmer. I'm not sure what happened. Looks like there's multiple ways to go. I mean, I don't know. There probably isn't. It just looks that way. Doc. Oh, shit! Man. Just hiding out of nowhere, man. I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way or not. I really don't. Oh, those big gum guys. Okay. Ugh. There's a gate up here. This means something. Oh. Wait, this is the... Oh, okay, so I just went... Okay. So at least I made this bit a bit... I can just skip those other bits there now. At least I can do that. Okay. There's a poll on Twitter, and so far it's 50-50 for two options. What are the options? What's the poll about? Well, he dies doing what he loved. Well, that's true, yeah. Get him while he's in a cage. There's more of them, though. I could hear him. Damn dogs. He was performing for the Queen. Okay, yeah. Steve Irwin was a celebrity death that made me sad. He was so cool in real life. Right, yeah. Yeah, he was, well, he died doing something he loved too, actually. Yeah, animal cruelty. And everyone thought it was part of the show, so even in death, he made people laugh. Yeah, that's what I read. Well, that's what I heard on TV, or yeah, I didn't read it. I'm sure I heard it on TV. But yeah, people thought it was part of the show and was like waiting for like the sort of joke to end. I was like, it's not a joke, man. Okay. Oh, such, yeah, Blood Vial. That's what I'm talking about. Steven was a good guy. Mr. Man, yeah. There's an autograph on a signed copy of a book about him. Did you also meet his daughter? Yeah, he was at a live show she did at Australia Zoo. His son's quite into animal wildlife as well, so I guess it runs in the family. Okay. Yo. Yeah, people. Okay. I bet you wants to meet her now. I didn't really meet her, but I saw her sing live. Okay. Well, she's singing about animals. Ugh. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, man. I got the vial. I got... Well, that's the first I've ever gotten. So there's that. Who was it who pretended pretended a trick went wrong and faked his death only to come back a week later? Don't know who that might have been. I know Paul Daniels did a trick once where he fakes that it went wrong, but he didn't. It was all in a week later. He revealed it. It was. He acted like it went wrong and then he died. But yeah, they didn't wait a whole week to reveal that. No, that wasn't the case. It was just a little bit. Oh man, that dude's chasing me. Oh, ooh. Yay. It's about the Final Fantasy 15 Windows Edition playthrough. To do it with... Ooh. Full on blood vials. Okay. Where we are? Where? Oh shit! Where am I? I should probably use my bullets more, actually. So well, yeah. To do it with face cam or face rig or just voice acting. One person voted for the face cam, one for the voice acting. I can see. Kind of weird ass birds, man. But then again, I mean, this ain't exactly a wholesome place, is it? Oh shit. Okay, well, cool. I did not die. Oh shit, man. Is it sad that the harbor the Harbour of Trees is one of the prettiest places on Earth, in my opinion? What's the Harbour of Trees? Especially for photography. Okay. She was singing about me. Well, was she now? And yes, when I was there, I did make a Logan Paul joke. Oh, is that at Suicide Forest, you mean? That Harbour of Trees? Is that what it is? Probably him. I must be remembering it wrong. Is your character a midget, or are all the creatures tall on purpose? I think they're just tall on purpose. I don't get the impression I'm supposed to be a midget. I could be wrong, though. I may very well supposed to be a midget in this game. Ugh, bitch. It's not quite what I wanted to do. All right. They're told to strike fear, I believe. Well, they kind of do that. No, they certainly don't look like cuddly toys. Oh, it's not even worth it. Let me get out of here. Looks like there's a bull or something down there, like a massive bull. I am Optimus Prime. Roll out. Autobots, roll out. That looks like that's the way to go. What's in here, though? Alright, an elevator. Cool. I am at liberty. Prime commies detected. Isn't this where I came from? Yeah, alright. Okay, so I could run through here. And just do the elevator thing. Alright. Now I know. Now I know. Lanky dudes are scary, especially if they can sort out the coordination problems. Wow. Device is not currently operable. Alright then. Well. Looks like I'm going the right way, boys. Shit. All right. There's a guy up here. This guy's probably not even a boss. Who is this guy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, come on. Oh, got him. Rat bastard. Blood vials, yes. At the harbor of trees, it is the suicide forest. That's what it translates to, but I can't speak the Japanese. Okay, that was it. Akawagi forest. Yeah, okay. This is one dark ending for The Hobbit. Well, we've just had Florida. Well, if you're a midget, massive bull, time to make some steaks. Or, you know, or go the other way. It's like what I did. Walk around this massive, what is this place, a castle or something? Oh, let me just walk past these guys right quick. Man, the lack of checkpoints in this game is disturbing. Ooh, here we go. Yes, some Haze burgers. Yeah, I think that's probably the more likely scenario. Me getting turned into meat. It's the Toxic Avenger. Oh, I remember that movie. That was a good movie. I mean, it wasn't, but it was a good movie. Your friend. It's your mum. Wow. Savage roast out there. You feel so strong. Ready, steady. You're dead. Ready, steady, cook. Father Gascoigne. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, come on. Can't you face the right way? Whoa. What the nigga? Oh, move. Mook. Oh, come on. Move. Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is the boss, huh? Flipping hell. And I'll have to start all from the beginning. Oh, actually, maybe I don't. Central Yarnum. I can go straight to Central Yarnum, whatever that means. Now I'll have to start right from the beginning. That's something, at least. I was stuck here for like 3 straight days. Really? Damn. It was hard. Tell the creeper to chill. He's got 23 days to eat. Chill, nigga. Chill. Oh, wait. So if this is Central Yarnum, what's the other place then? Oh, okay. No. The other place, like that hospital thing, isn't it? Ah, flipping hell. So I still got to run past all these dudes. Yeah, sick. Okay, no. I know what it means. I thought it was going to start me nearer to the boss, but no. The other place is the sick room where it is at the actual beginning. So what's the point of sending me back to this place then? Dude gets intense. Not even Joe. You just run at you like damn Morlock. What the hell? Or take the lift. Oh yeah. I'll try and take the lift actually because well, we'll see, because it did say something about how let's see if I can take the lift. If I go this way and run past these guys. Shit. Oh, I can't take the lift. Nice. I can take the lift. There we go. Dan went back to check on the poll. Still 50-50. Might have to flip a coin or something. Well, what do you prefer to do? Do you prefer to use a face camera? And by the way, when you say voice acting, do you mean like putting like different voices on, like that sort of thing? Or do you mean... Shit. Oh, it's like that Dark Souls things where it does. Demon Souls things. We've got stuff when they're the bosses. Yeah. Oh, come on. This dude come out of nowhere. He needs to fix his health up a lot quicker. Oh, ooh. Sons of bitches, man. Anyway, 18 Wonder. If it's taken, lift, or it's moon. Like I always do, acted, not do voices. Express emotions through voice in sync with the character. And this for a live stream, you're saying? Oh man, now I have to get more vials and. Oh, you know, screw this shit. I'm done with this. Shooting when he's dazed, backstab him. Yeah, no, maybe I'll try that next time. Try that some other time. Ugh. Play something else for the time being. Bosses get harder. Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Oh man, that does not surprise me. Does not surprise me one iota. So for those of you, if you've got PlayStation Plus, not PlayStation Plus, sorry, Twitch Prime. If you've got Twitch Prime, then Devil May Cry HD Collection is available free right now. That's where I just got it from. And we'll make you pull your hair out. Well, I ain't got no hair, so I'm okay there. There was a boss in Dark Souls. It comes back alive 2 or 3 times. That's not even funny, man. Break the evil spell and open a cursed door. Mission starts. Oh wait, I've got to start all over again? Oh, bloody hell. A rusty key may help. Oh, I did get a key, didn't I? I did get a key from somewhere. Where did I get a key from? That's software for you. It is what it is. You cannot judge a man until you live how he live. Shit. Yeah, I ain't played this game for a time. I played Devil May Cry. I played Devil May Cry 2 years ago. I never did play Devil May Cry 3. But I remember I did play Devil May Cry 2. Well, 1 and 2 a while back. And I played a little bit of the DMC Devil May Cry. I didn't like that very much at all, actually. I would say the controls, for the most part, hold up pretty well. Then they're certainly not perfect. They do feel a little bit loose at times. But considering this is... I mean, when this game came out? 2000 and something, right? This game's probably nearly 20 years old at this point. You know, all things considered... do you think the devil cries? Well, he may cry, you know. Guess that's kind of the title, isn't it? The devil may cry. Not the devil will cry. Or the devil never cries. The devil may cry, so he might. There's a possibility that the devil cries. would say something though, like I don't know whether it's maybe I've forgotten something about the game or what, but I can't seem to shoot my gun. Oh wait, I can. Oh, so it's only I can only shoot when I'm in the air then. I see. What if he stubs his claw against the bed? Well, I think if he stubs his claw against the bed, that's no one can blame him for crying. Oh, flipping out. Especially if it's like he stepped on like a toy or something. You know, because that could be really painful. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, speaking of stuff, I watched Marlon Wayans stand-up comedy on Netflix, Black Wokish. Really funny. Really funny. Definitely recommended. Yo, Nagatinage, Wagwan. There you go. Finally got it. How about if he watches that Futurama episode about the dog? I haven't seen it actually, but I'm guessing it's a wrencher. Blah, 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 blah. Jurassic Bark. Alright, anything I want? I'll check because I can't really afford anything here anyway. Yes, okay. Oh damn, this game reminds me of those old ass Harry Potter games, like PS1, PS2 ones. I don't know why. Really? Harry Potter? Interesting. Well, I've never played a Harry Potter game, so I guess I can't really say much. But, yeah, interesting. The thing about this game that annoys me actually is, like I said before, the controls I feel like they do hold up pretty well, but like there's things like when you move, when the camera moves from one part to another, it kind of just screws up a little bit for a split second while you're trying to adjust which direction you're actually moving in. It's like God of War 3. This, I don't know. I think God of War 3 looks a whole lot different than this. responds to my powers. Hang on, this isn't Bloodborne. This is Devil May Cry. To you, maybe. This is Devil May Cry. Yeah, I was playing Bloodborne. I just switched over a moment ago to this. I'm pretty sure you can I seem to remember being able to shoot whilst on the ground. Like, I don't know, maybe that's something that comes later on, but... For some reason, I can't shoot whilst on the ground. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing get cut. I don't know. But to the untrained eye, it took me a while to figure out why the textures were so low res and the polygon count was so low. You know, I think to be fair, it does have a kind of similar theme, a similar sort of look, you know, and feel to Bloodborne, like a similar sort of, you know, gothic type look. So yeah, if you came expecting Bloodborne, I could see why this might be a little wait a minute for a moment. But yeah, and I was playing Bloodborne, and then yeah, just switched over to this game. But this is a game that's free for it's free right now for Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime members. If you got Amazon Prime, you link up to a Twitch account, you get the Twitch Prime service at no extra cost, and this is included free. Well, for this month anyway, not every month. But yeah, so I've got this. It's the Devil May Cry collection. So Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 HD remastered, all for free, which is awesome. I like free games. I like free games. I do. Are you playing this on your PS4 or PC? It's a PC. No, it's not an emulator. It's a PC game. It's an actual game on the PC. So yeah, not an emulator, but it is a PC game. I'm using an Xbox One controller, but it's a PC game. I love free games as long as there aren't costs involved. Well, I guess when you think about it, nothing is exactly free, right? Nothing is exactly free. But ranking bonus 100. C, Devil Hunter rank. You know, there's always some cost somewhere. Not always a cost to you, but there's always a cost somewhere. Alright. Where we at? Oh shit. No, I'm not going to play next mission right now, actually. I'm not going to play next mission right now. One of the things about this particular game, though, or this build of the game, they didn't put in an exit to desktop option in there. So, yeah, it's kind of awkward where you have to close out of it. I forgot Devil May Cry was a console exclusive. Was it? I guess it was actually. Yeah, I mean I don't remember, but yeah, it was on PS2. That much I remember. I think the later versions came out on PC and other consoles, but I think the first one was PlayStation 2, wasn't it? Fatal Frame. Why should I play Fatal Frame? I like big butts and I cannot lie. You know you other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull out the tongue when I met the pun. When I bet the pip the pun. But a pip the pun. That when a girl walks in, oh yeah, with itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face. Yeah. Fatal Frame is the Japanese horror puzzle game for the PS1. It's great. Okay. PS1 though. I mean, I guess I don't mind playing old games, but oh yeah, we'll see. You can do a lot to enhance the visuals on emulators these days. And it's suspenseful. Yeah, I generally don't bother with too much with emulators. I mean, I have done in the past, like with, you know, sort of NES emulators and that sort of Mega Drive or, you know, Master System emulators. So I have done in the past. But yeah, these days I generally don't bother with emulators. I mean, my thing is, like, if the game is available to get in a legitimate way, I'd rather do that. If it's not, then I might consider doing the emulator route. But if there's like a place you can get the game in a legitimate way, like, you know, on PC, console or whatever, then I'd rather do that, because I would say that just for a few reasons. One is that I'd always like to support the creators, but two is that I'd rather play games in as close to a way as they were intended to play. You know what I mean? But emulators, you know, I'm not 100% against them, because I do see that they do have valid reasons to exist. I'm pretty sure most people who use emulators aren't using them for the valid reasons, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'd rather play a game, if I can, in a way that's intended to be played, you know, on the console or PC or something like that. So if I can get legit copied, I'd rather do that. But yeah, there are games right now that are just not available anywhere. And I don't even mean like, you know, you have to go on eBay and find some, you know, ridiculous expensive copy. I mean, some games are just not available anywhere. So yeah, it is what it is. I've got some Hearthstone cards. I don't really play Hearthstone that much these days, so alright. No bother. They are making a Nintendo Switch emulator. Yeah, that. It is what it is. Should be the name of the stream. It is what it is. Well, it is what it is, because if it wasn't, it would be something else. Every stream, actually. It is what it is. The thing is that the emulator versions are often better than the original stuff, and they offer player choice like no other platform, due to being open source. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, if you're looking at sort of technicals, like, for example, you know, the emulators that I was using back in the day, you had sort of like state saves. So, for example, like with the old you know, NES games or Sega Mega Drive games, you never had state saves. So, you know, you die and you start right from the beginning. So with the emulators, you're able to have state saves, so you can like play as much as you want and then save it and come back to it. And on the technicality, that's a better thing. The problem is that although it's technically better, it's not how the game was supposed to be played. You know, the game was supposed to be played by you dying and starting again from the beginning, dying, starting again from the beginning, dying, starting again from the beginning. So yeah, though, yeah, there are things that emulators could do that maybe enhance the graphics or, you know, have other, give you other options that are, yeah, fundamentally or technically better. It's not how the game was originally supposed to be played, you know. You know, I think there's something to be said for, you know, artist intentions. You know what I mean? Like, it's like music. It's like how some people like really, you know, really into vinyl music, especially when it comes to older songs, because it was made and it was, you know, you listen to it that way. And yeah, you got the crackles and the pops and all that kind of stuff, but for them, that's the intention, because that's what you had access to, and that's how you made music. And that's how your music was listened to. And you get people who just like, yeah, you can get it cleaned up and whatever, but it's just not that original sound. So yeah, that's what I say anyway. I think like, yeah, there's always things you can do to make things better, but that still takes away from the original intention. I agree, the way you played Devil May Cry was not how you were supposed to play DMC. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. I just found how it was supposed to be played a super weak argument. I don't think it's a weak argument. I mean, granted, yeah, maybe Devil May Cry I'm playing not in the best, in the original intended way, so maybe that makes me a little bit of a hypocrite in that respect. But no, I don't think it's a weak argument. I think, you know, there's something to be said for how artists intend their creations to be experienced, you know. It's like when you look at a painting, like when it was painted, right? You know, that's how it was supposed to have been done. Over years, it fades and everything else, and sure, you can retouch it, you can do this and everything else, but you're never going to see what that artist intended, because that's gone now, that's gone forever. And that's not much you can do about that. That's the way it is. But with, you know, say digital media, you can create it in a way and always preserve something in a way it's originally intended to be played. So if I can get a hold of that, maybe not, granted, I guess not with every game, like I'm doing with Devil May Cry, but if I can get a hold of that, especially with games that, you know, that I'm maybe a bit more interested in, I'd rather, oh shit, maybe, yeah, I'd rather do that. But yeah, you know, I think, you know, how artists intend their creations to be experienced. You know, I think there's something to be said for that. You know, we move too much away from what you're doing that you take away that experience. You know, that experience of whether it's dying and repeating it right from the beginning. You know, that frustration that you feel, that's part of the experience. You know, the low resolution graphics is part of the experience. The fact that the controls are a bit awkward and stiff, that's part of the experience. It's not, you know, technically a good thing, but it's part of how you're exposed to experience that, you know. I'm playing a lot of records just so I can mess with the speeds and pretend like I'm Terminator. Do you play Rocket League? Not a whole lot these days. I used to play quite a bit. I still got it, I think, somewhere. I'm sure I still got it. But yeah, I haven't played it for a long time. Everyone's got shields in this, man. Bloody hell. Ah, shit. On the other hand, if the creator wanted the player to experience the art they made in a specific way, why didn't they simply make it a format that doesn't allow players to interact. With it. Well, I mean that's down to sort of technical limitations sometimes. I mean that's kind of the purpose of anti-pirate software to an extent. Although I recognize it doesn't actually work in that way, and anti-pirate software tends to ruin the game more than anything else. In a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but certainly at least in some circumstances. That being said, is that anytime you make something, especially like something computerized or digital software, whether you put blocks on it or you don't, somebody's probably going to find a way to mess with your code or mess with the raw file of it in some way. That's just life, and that's the same with any kind of medium. There's always people could always find a way to change something about it. Got him. Maybe one day Fatal Frame will be on GOG.com or Steam, maybe. Games are inherently mediums where the purpose of an object becomes somewhat divorced from the way it is actually experienced by the player. Oh, okay, in terms of how the game is played, I mean, yeah, there's multiple ways in which you can play a game in terms of you can go left, right, forward, back, and so on. You can shoot the guy, not shoot the guy. There's certain options. I mean, that's all within the gaming experience. What I meant is that, I mean, yeah, no two people are ever going to have the exact same experience because it is an interactive medium fundamentally. What I meant in terms of how the game's supposed to be experienced, I mean, in terms of how you play it. There's certain things that are somewhat stagnant, or at least rather should be stagnant. So, for example, especially like with older games, like the old sort of NES games, that you can't change, the graphics. You can't change the control. Well, maybe you can change the control pad sometimes, but for the most part, you couldn't change the control pad, or you couldn't change the resolution and things along those lines. Modern day games give you a few more options usually. But old school games, you generally had a bunch of stuff that you couldn't change. Now, maybe that was part of down to the limitations at the time, most likely, or maybe that was just down to design in terms of, okay, we will like this game to experience the game to get a certain feeling out of this. We're trying to make it in this way. So though you can make the game technically better, it doesn't necessarily. It ultimately changes that experience. Or outside of, say, the game's original code. Damn shield boys, man. Got him. Oh shit, didn't want to do that. Got him. Oh. Did we win? How are you getting this way? Peace out, village. Oh, Banter Man, big up, man. Appreciate you coming through. Gotta go shower and homework. No worries, man. Will games ever get you laid? That's the most important question. Well, I don't know, man. Depends how good you are, I suppose. I think some of those esports guys might get girls after coming after them. So maybe if I get good enough at Overwatch, I might get some girls throwing their knickers at me. Not that I want that, especially if they're like. There's actually a whole niche scene for changing NES games to these days, ROM hacks and such. Oh yeah, I'm not saying it can't be done. I mean, it can be done. What I mean is that it's changed from the original. Once you've changed anything, whether it's hacks or whatever, changed outside the original code, that experience changes, and that's what I mean about trying to get to as close to the original experience as possible. I appreciate that. Yeah, it can be changed. ROM hacks and everything's been around a long time. What I meant though, that if you had like an NES your normal use of, say, an internal entertainment system wouldn't involve changing the game code. It can be done, you know, through various means, but your general normal use of the NES wouldn't involve changing the game code. Is what I'm trying to get at. So that experience, as in like a game released on the NES, made for the NES, you know, trying to get that experience is what I mean. Now, that said, yeah, once the game's ported onto something else, that experience, that original experience, is going to change in some way, whether it's done legitimately or through a ROM or you know, emulator or anything else. That experience changes. But if I can do something legitimately, then yeah, I'd rather do that. You know, emulators are for me kind of a last resort. So it's not that I don't do it, or I haven't done it for a long time, to be honest. But not that I would never do it, but it's more of a last resort if I can do it legitimately, because yeah, supporting creators is important as well. But sometimes creators make it difficult to support them, and that's the thing about emulators as well. You know, another thing for their uses. Sometimes the creators make it difficult to support them. They make it hard to do the right thing sometimes. And it's like, look, I'm trying to give you money, yo, but you're making it difficult, you know.
Let's get this thing moving.
I'm largely with my current partner due to a common interest in games. Okay, so there you go. There's the answer to that question. Shared interest. Implying girls don't already throw their knickers at you. Well. You know you're a player. I'm a player of video games. Yeah. No, I could honestly say my entire lifetime, no girl has ever thrown their knickers at me. So I don't know. I don't think my YouTube fame is high enough to get the knickers thrown at me just yet. You know. Maybe next year we'll see, but for now, it's not quite there. Would they leave you for a better gamer? Possibly. Depends on the girl, really. If she's that shallow. Ah! Oh, I've got some still, though. As he has them hidden on his stash. I have some girls hidden in my beard, actually. Okay. Did we win? Did we win? Yeah, we won. You're a lucky man. Hey, there's a woman out there for everybody. Just gotta find her. She would have already. I'm garbage at most games. Yeah, if a girl can watch you play a video game and completely suck at it, and she sticks with you, that's a keeper. In fact, there's a few ways you can tell a girl is worth keeping. One is that if you suck at video games and she stays with you, you know. Another one is that if she sees you eating fried chicken and doesn't feel disgusted by it, you know. Assuming you eat fried chicken the way it's supposed to be eaten and doesn't feel disgusted by it, then yeah, that's a keeper. That's a real keeper. The poll ended on 50-50. Now I have to choose between the two options. Ooh, tough choice. Just stop flaunting them YouTube dollars next time you're down at the pub. Yeah. Both dollars, that is, like both $2 of them. Yeah, now YouTube money. You never know, someone might be throwing them at the screen while watching you. That's true. That's absolutely true. There could be some chick out there throwing their knickers at. I mean, I don't know what the point of that would be, but it could happen. Oh shit. Yeah, let me equip that. E.T. go home. E.T. owes me money. He called home and left me with the phone bill. Son of a bitch. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Leaving wet patches all over the screen. None of these look nice at all. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't matter. Speaking of dirty knickers, did you know that in Japan they have vending machines with dirty... I did hear about that, actually, yeah. I did hear about that. That's some next level thing, like, why? But, hey, each their own, man. Each their own. That's too much, yeah. It's not something that would appeal to me, but you know what? Each their own, man. I'm not here to judge.
One shot, one kill.
All systems operational. Diva, ready for combat.
I will simulate our upcoming mission to identify all possible outcomes. Attackers incoming in 30
Defense. Defense. Haze knows everything. Asterisk. Yeah, you know it. The asterisk is important. Prevents me from getting sued. 1632, Wagwan.
Who are you calling a child?
He probably went and got a few, a few pennies.
Hi.
Dirty pennies like that. Why did you have to share that? Nugget? Hey, sharing is caring, man. People ain't share. If you ain't sharing, people ain't caring. Turn up in your crib and take everything you're wearing. The more you know, indeed. Knowledge is power, man. Knowledge, you know it. Knowledge is power. Ah, you bitch. That's nothing, mate. I haven't even started getting to all the disgusting shit I'm aware of. Oh, there's some terrible shit out there, no doubt. Oh, God, that's so cool. Oh, man. Damn it, Banner. Maybe I don't care. Maybe. Maybe you do, and just pretending you don't.
Now you have my attention.
Order them off Amazon like a normal person. Yeah, you can probably pitch which color you want. Speaking of dirty panties in Japan, I mean, it's not even Japan actually, but you know the sex robots are coming. Did you hear about this? They were at CES recently. I guess a few months ago now, actually, or a couple of months ago, whenever CES was, I think it was in January. But yeah, sex bots are coming, man. Was it Hannah? I can't remember her name anymore. Hannah or something like that. But yeah, the sex bots are coming, man. They've got like female sex bots, male. Well, they're gonna have male sex bots soon. Probably have them already.
Is he all going for it?
Reinforce our defenses. We must turn
Like
them
me
back.
going for women with beards and all that crazy stuff. I'm not going for a woman with a beard is that crazy, actually. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you know, I don't think that's the craziest thing out there. I think a woman with a beard and a guy that fancies a woman with a beard is not that crazy when you think about it. You know? Oh man. The ones that make babies. Baby. The sex robots are coming, but yeah. I don't think they're that sophisticated yet though, so they're not coming, but they're arriving. Yeah, sex robots look creepy most of the time. You know, the one I saw, I can't remember what it was called. It's called like Hannah or Hona, or I can't remember what they call it, Salona or whatever. I don't know if, I wouldn't say it looked creepy. I mean, it looks like a robot, but it didn't look creepy. Like it looked like a pretty well-designed robot, you know. But my thing is this, like, I don't know if, like, you know, sex with robots is such a good idea, because, you know, what about lubrication? Like, how does that work? You know what I mean? Like, you got to consider these things. You know, I mean, what kind of material are they using? And does that slide, or is it friction? I might change this character. Actually, I'm not doing too well with Widowmaker right now. She'll be in the bathroom shaving up her beard. Well, I mean, might just let it out, let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow. Ah, dying all over this damn place. Maybe she can share her. Maybe you can share a razor. Nah, I don't shave, so no. She can have the razor. I ain't gonna need it.
Enemy taking the point. Time to show my skills.
No, I'm gonna change characters.
I'm back in the fight.
Oh, I can't. It's junk. Oh shit, my junk was not very believable. Genji, McCree. Let's try Pharaoh, see what he's up, see what he's like. Oh, she like actually.
I will protect the innocent.
And get infected, romantic. Well, I mean. Nothing says I love you like diseases. Robot STDs. Well, you probably can't get an STD from a robot, but you might get a virus. I will
watch over you. Fire in the hole. Defend the objective.
Yeah, got him.
Let's get you protect the objective.
A lot of machines are already self-lubricating, so okay. With what though? I mean, is it oil or? Because I'm again, what's the lubrication down there? I mean, if your dingaling's going inside it, you want to know what's there. You know what I'm saying? Might be a good idea to know what you're putting it in and rubbing it against. Defeat. I would assume so. All that oil. I think this chat is too much for Haze to handle now. Too much? Nah. Ain't even close to too much, yo. Isn't it romantic? The STDs are DLC. Well, if EA are handling it, you probably have to pay extra for it then. Can you imagine that you buy a sex robot and then you have to buy all these like microtransactions to actually get any real use out of it? There's no loot boxes. random these loot boxes, but it's cosmetic, so it's all fine. Maybe that's what you get. You get an app You get these loot boxes in the app and it could change the face of the robot. It's all cosmetic. It's all cosmetic. Anna. Saimitra.
Now entering the temple of Anubis. Prepare your defenses.
What's going on?
Select.
There we go. Go back to Teresa. Men won't think when the time comes they will regret later. What about the sex robots? Blade Runner 2049. And the level of emotion in their voice. The basic package with then sounds a little text-to-speech software. So if you want like a celebrity voice or something, you got to pay extra for that. I saw a group of girls the other day, and literally they looked like the same girl was cloned. The only way to tell them apart was by ass and breast size. Well, you must have been looking really hard. You get like a measuring stick out of something, be like, I just need to tell you apart. One of you has a 12-inch ass, the other has a 12.5-inch ass, so I just need to tell you apart. Just hold still for a second while I measure her ass. Oi. Oi. If you can't wait to have tom-toms, you can just change the voice. Yeah, tom-toms did a whole thing with like different voices on theirs. But they're expensive. They're like £7, £8 or something like that for the voices. I was like, nah, allow that, man. I don't know if anybody even uses tom-tom anymore. Just use your phone these days. Yikes. That's important. Also, maybe they were twins. Maybe you can mod it. Well, I'm sure you can mod it. I was creeping buying the car. Okay. Creeping, okay. Oh, creeping, so man, just like rolling. Was like leaning back in the seat like this. It would be special if it were voice loot boxes and you get Darth Vader's voice. Now we're talking. I want Darth Vader's voice on. Actually, no, I don't think I want Darth Vader's voice on my sex bot. That might be a bit. But I don't know if I'd want to have sex with a robot anyway. That's just weird. So yeah, I'm not going to have sex with it anyway. I'm just going to get Darth Vader's voice. I'll get a sex bot, won't have sex with it, and get Darth Vader's voice downloaded. That's what I'll do. I don't have it get. What I'll do is I'll use it as like a servant. You know, so get it to like bring like coffee and not coffee, I don't drink coffee, like tea and water and stuff. So when guests come over, I could be like, "Hey Hannah, bring me some tea." And you're like, "Your tea."
I'm back.
Hence the word creeping. Hence the word. This is not going to end well. I'm your father. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. No, I'm your father. Ah, Bizich. Bernard, that was funny. Isn't having sex with a robot just complicated masturbation? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And I'm not sure about this whole, you know, friction thing, like rubber lubrication. Oh, it's just long. It's a very expensive wank, really, isn't it? That's what it comes down to. That's all it is, isn't it? That's all it is. I mean, look, each their own. I ain't one to judge. But let's call it what it is. It's an expensive wank. A £10,000 wank. Was it $10,000 or whatever I think it was what they said it cost, $10,000 to jerk off inside of robots. What happens if you come inside a robot? Does it break? Or does it, like, I mean, do you have to clean out the cum afterwards? I mean, what happens? Your reaction was awesome. Hey Vader, I wanted tea. I've got you in my sights. Not coffee. Master, you say coffee. No, I didn't. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Yeah, you could have so much fun with the Darth Vader voice. Eliminated by Kai. Just do it yourself, exactly, you know what I mean? Like, why spend $10,000 on a wank machine? You already got hands. I mean, I guess if you don't have hands, then here's the thing: if you don't have hands but you had $10,000, I mean, there's probably better ways you could spend that money, really. But yeah, it just seems like. Here's the thing: those robots. I mean, according to what they were talking about when I watched the video, they were talking about them and then all the things they're saying about them. It does seem like there's other, you know, good uses for those robots outside of just having sex with it. So I kind of see like somebody getting one of those and for other reasons. That being said, if you are buying one to have sex with, yeah, I'm just saying there's probably better ways you can spend your money. In fact, there's much better ways you can spend your money, really. Nike campaign. New Nike campaign. Yeah, nothing. Wasn't nothing beats a Londoner. Well, nothing. I guess in this case, nothing beats off a Londoner. Yikes! A bit of spits, and we're done. We are done. Easy wash, I hope. You probably have to take out the whole thing and empty it out. You know? And what happens if you get to clean it and it's just like weeks and weeks of cum inside it and it just starts leaking out? Just saying, you know? You gotta weigh up the possibilities. I don't know, maybe use a condom to avoid stains in the robots and cleaning work. I guess so, but I mean, imagine going to a chemist to buy condoms knowing you're gonna use it on a robot. Like, I mean, there's levels to this. You know what I mean? Man, you go to your local chemist, you know, your local shop. You're buying condoms to use on a robot. Like, at what point do you just think to yourself, where did I go wrong? You know what I mean? There's got to be a point in that where you're like, I went wrong somewhere. I need to know where I went wrong. Or maybe you spend like another $10,000, you get like the self-cleaning version. Just because I'm a Londoner. Your nuts might blow off if you go too fast. I can imagine. Or what if it runs on Windows or something and just keeps shutting down? How awkward would that be? Like you're right in the middle, getting ready to, you know, bust a nut, and it just shuts down because of, you know, software, right? It just freezes. You have to keep updating the firmware with the USB. I can imagine the buyer's remorse after nutting. Yeah. Like, oh, what was I doing? What was I thinking? Oh my days! $10,000 for this. Cheers, love. The cavalry's here. I might just play exclusively as Tracer from now on, actually. Or maybe not exclusively, but I think for the most part I'm going to play as Tracer. She's my character of choice. You should talk about that in your next stand-up. What, sex robots? I just might, actually. That could be a good one to talk about. Oh, this guy's getting feisty.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Oh, you better stay there. Let's do feisty coming up to our base like this. Ah. Oh, you run away. It'll be a climax moment. Yeah, I might actually. I think I've got a few things I could say about sex robots actually for in a stand-up show. So yeah, appreciate that, Frozen Gamer. Appreciate that. I just might do that. Oh, the shields, man! Everybody's got a shield. Oh, we got shield too, but I don't like the fact that they have shields. Let's stay behind this guy. He's got shields. Oh shit! No, I'm gonna do that. Oh, shield's gone. All right. Yeah, man. Me behind the shield, I like it. I don't like them being behind shields, though. Oh, yeah, I like it. I don't know how many I've got, but I've got a lot.
No one can hide from my sight. Hola.
I think I've got a lot anyway. It seems like I have. I don't think I've died yet either, which is awesome.
Let's get this moving. Wait for it.
Thanks.
Ah, 7-player kill streak. Oh, I think that was the most I've ever done in this game, actually. I think that's the most I've done. You know, I think the previous that was 5, and now I just got 7. Bad boy. Bad boy. I can book a motor to sweet. The Pacific and the road.
Team up for special attack.
Vehicle back on track. Commandeering the payload. No one can hide from my sight.
Oh. Oh, victory! Oh, bad boy. I did all right there, didn't I? Did all right, innit? All right, innit? Yeah, I just might stick with old Tracer here. Good game, fellas. Good game. Yeah, only 1 death and 10 kills. Ooh, I like it. Yeah. All right, let me check a profile here. Yo, Bandit, what up? Do you think the sex robot could double as a punch bag when you done doing the deed with it? String it up like Rocky. You know what? You pay $10,000 for something, you can use it for whatever you want, as far as I'm concerned. I think you buy it. It's you own the thing, right? It's your property. So if you want to punch it, punch it. You know, why not? Why not? It's like you spend $10,000 on a sex robot and you have to go buy a punch bag as well. Like, nah, man, just string it up. Yeah, punch the damn thing. I mean, I assume they're made to be quite durable, right? You know, if they're sex robots, they've got to be quite durable. Because, you know, some people like to get rough, right? You know what I mean? So they've got to be quite durable. So I reckon, yeah, string it up, punch it. Why not? Or maybe if it's got some weight to it, you can, like, use it as, like, a bench press, you know? I'm just saying, $10,000, a lot of money. You got to get as much use of it as you can. Stay after 5 p.m. Eastern. Nintendo Directs in 30 minutes. Oh, it's at 10, isn't it? No, I think I might allow the directs actually. I might allow the directs. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think I might allow the directs actually. But yeah, anyway. Anyway. Multi-gym, exactly. You could do some bench press. You can maybe hold it on your shoulders and do like squats, you know? Yeah, I think there's quite a few things you can do. Let's get your money's worth. Train your moves. That's another one. Like you can use it to like if you could practice wrestling with it. We try it for the WWE. They could, hey, you're really good. Well, what did you learn? He's like, I bought a sex robot. Now you could use it as a table. You know, because $10,000, you might not be able to afford a table afterwards. So you can like use it as a table, like bend it over and put like your food on its back, and just eat off it. You know, or maybe get it like on its fours or on all fours, and then put your feet up. You know, or use it as a stool. You know, if you run out of chairs, you can use it as a stool. I'm saying, man, beer holder. Yeah, just gotta get your. Use it as a mannequin. Yeah, that's another thing. Use it as a mannequin. I mean, guess I have to dress it in something. You can keep your remote control in her hand so you never lose it again. Exactly. In fact, you can just get it to change the TV station for you. Like flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Oh yeah, plenty of uses. $10,000. You need to get as much use of it out as possible. Yeah. The last Nintendo Direct was a bit disappointing actually. That's when they talked about the was it the Labo cardboard thing. So yeah, I might just allow it. See what they're saying in the morning. Whatever disappointing news Nintendo got going on, we'll talk about it then. But yeah, tomorrow we're watching Who Killed Captain Alex. That should be fun. And I'm gonna be able to show the video in stream as well. The movie in stream, so that's gonna be good as well. It's the first time I'm being allowed to show the movie in stream, so yeah, man. Though that being said, you should still have your own thing on YouTube ready to watch it along. You know, still have it to watch it along. I think just a good idea anyway. Do you guys know about this movie, The Last Dragon? Who here knows about this movie? Because I'm thinking this might turn up in a future movie night. Yeah, it looks like Belgian Dan knows about it. Anybody else? Bruce Leroy, yeah, you know about this movie. Yeah, I haven't seen it for a long time, but boy, was it show enough? Show enough. Been a long time since I've seen this movie, but yeah, man, classic, classic film. Show enough. Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking this might show up in a future film night. Just might. We'll see. We'll see. I'll send a letter to Sony, see if they're okay with me showing this in the in stream. There might be. There might not be. We'll see. But yeah, so what's happening? So what is happening actually? Yeah, so we're doing a live stream tomorrow, watching Who Killed Captain Alex. Saturday there's a new video coming out over on the comedy channel. I don't remember what it is right now. I should probably know. Oh yes, I know. I got it now. I got it. Do you know the way? Do you know the way? Ugandan Knuckles meme. Haze explains Ugandan Knuckles meme. Do you know the way? That video's due out on Saturday, so look out for that. I'm also working on another video concerning chat-up lines that women use. Chat-up lines that women use on men. So look out for that video coming as well. Keep your money. You just get that sucker to the designated place at the designated time, and I will gladly designate his ass for dismemberment. Show enough. Oh man. It's been so long I don't even remember that. I don't remember that line. But yeah. The video on why Haze can't get any views. Well. Actually, I kind of do have a video kind of like that. Not quite, but yeah. Something where I mention it. Well, I don't know actually. I mean, I wrote the video out, and honestly, I'm looking back at it like I'm not sure that I'm too happy with it. But yeah, if it does go ahead, there's parts where I do discuss and not having as many views. So possibly a video to come, but we'll see. I might need to adjust a few things. But speaking of not many views, this video I put up a little while ago doesn't have many views on it. So if you don't mind checking that one out, that is my Ken versus Ryu Ultimate Battle Fight Money video. I still need to post that's Ultimate's epic battle simulator with Ugandan Knuckles. Yeah, post it. Post it. Fight Money. Possibly more Fight Money videos to come. I think I've got a few ideas for what I can do with that. But yeah, Fight Money. Ken versus Ryu. Check that video out. It's my video series starred out like a 90s sitcom based around Funko Pop characters on Street Fighter. Yeah, please check that out. There's not too many views on that run right now. So if you could show one some love, that'd be much appreciated. Yeah, boy. Women use chat lines. They usually give visual cues. I bet their chat lines are corny as hell. Well, I found a website that I mean, it's a joke website to be fair, but still it's a website. But it was about, it had like these chat lines that girls can use. So yeah, some of them are a bit corny, but then I think chat lines in general can be a bit corny anyway. So yeah. I used to state not having an audience as both a joke and my perception, so people can't use it against me that I'm lacking in views. Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to be self-aware. I mean, I don't think you have to bring it up every single time, but you know, it's important to be self-aware about what's going on and you know what's happening, who's viewing your channel, and how many views you typically get. But there's a fine line between being aware of the views you're getting and being obsessed with the views you're getting. And you know, I'm sure anybody out there who's a creator on YouTube or any platform, I'm sure at some point you've straddled that line, because on one hand it's important to know what's happening, but then there's such a line between knowing what's happening and just being obsessed with what's happening, and you can easily go into the other side where you constantly refresh the page, and it's not moving, but eventually it goes up one, you're like yes, and then refresh the page. So yeah, there's a fine line between being aware of your views and being aware of your audience, and then being obsessed with how many views you're getting and just constantly just going back to see how many of it's changed. I gotta know. I was like, yeah, dial it back a bit. Oh boy, excuse me. Oh man. But yeah, where are we at this? I think what's happening. So yeah, that's what's happening. So look out for some videos to come on the channel. Live stream of Who Killed Captain Alex tomorrow at 7 p.m. GMT. Make sure you are there. For those who are lurking, if you haven't already, make sure you sub to the channel, click that notification button. And yeah, check out the comedy channel over at Bandit Haze, youtube.com/Bandit Haze, all links in the description. As I don't bring it up every time, but yeah, there is a fine line there. I'm wondering if my jokes and jokes that everyone wants to know while mentioning it, so that isn't too much, you know what I mean? I guess you know yourself. I mean, I don't know, that's how I feel about it. I think you know yourself when you've gone a bit too far. Or doing a bit too much. But I think if you mention it once in a while, you know, it is what it is. It's not a problem. But if you're doing it every single video, or most videos, then you know you kind of feel it yourself. I think you kind of know yourself when you've gone too far, and it's just paying attention to that feeling, and then you know, taking action on it. Because you know, there's times where I've known that I've been a bit too obsessed with the view count. Right, but I didn't really take action in terms of, okay, understanding that I'm obsessed with it, and then, okay, I need to dial this back a bit, because yes, you need to know what's going on, you need to know how many views you're getting and all that kind of stuff, and pay attention to analytics. That's all important. But when you get too obsessed with it, where it becomes a point where, you know, you get less focus on the reason why you're doing it in the first place, and that's where it becomes a bit dangerous, because your focus shifts from creating content to how many views you're getting. And that's why I feel like, okay, I need to dial this back. But yeah, you know where it is. I don't know. I feel like you know where it is. It's just whether you do something about it or not. You know. If you only have one view, that's one more than me. One more. If you were to create videos, Mr. Man, what type of content would you create? What would you do if you were to create videos or create content? I need you now. Yeah, I'll take notes of how many times I make that reference joke, so I don't overdo it yet. I try not to. I mean, general. I mean. I should learn to talk properly one of these days. I just might do that. But yeah, because you know, the channel is more comedy based, I do, as a general thing, try not to use the same jokes more than once. That being said, I'm sure it's happened. You know, I'm sure it's happened. Maybe like I'll use it. Maybe it's probably jokes that I've used like ages ago and I forgot that I used it and I used it again. I'm sure it's happened. But I try not to use the same jokes more than once. Or if I do it, then I might try at least do it in a different way, you know. I talked about this a few streams. Silent oh right, yeah. Silent reaction videos, yeah. My bad. Sorry, no, you did mention that. My bad. You should totally do it. Silence. The reactionless reaction videos. Yeah, but it's not a big thing on YouTube. Apparently it's been on for a while, but I'm only just hearing about it now. But soap carving is this thing on YouTube where it's really popular, and some of them is like they carve it into like these really cool shapes. I understand that, but a lot of them are just like people literally just cutting soap, just cutting like strips of soap, just cutting with a knife, cutting strips of it. That's all they're doing, cutting strips off, and it's become this really popular thing. I'm not sure why. I don't understand why. I really don't understand why that's popular. I mean, like, I understand carving soap into like the shape of something. I get that, but just cutting the soap and cutting like the strips of the soap and just cutting it. I don't get it. It's a strange world, man, but hey, it is what it is. Well, there's variations in it, as the punchline would be different. Well, hopefully it is, unless I just completely ripped myself off. I'm still catching up with the 1000-degree hydraulic press videos. Was it 1000-degree knives and stuff? And it's crazy the types of things that get popular. Like, I mean, some stuff I can kind of wrap my head around that becomes popular, right? Other stuff, I'm just looking at it like, why? Why? I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just really like. I'd like to understand why this is popular. You know, it might be helpful to me to know why certain things are popular and other things aren't. But it's crazy. I mean, I guess you just don't necessarily know things become popular for crazy reasons. And it's just like, it is what it is. No country for old soap. And you just keep cutting up in front of out. There will be soap. There will be soap. I guess we can't judge since we like Who Killed Captain Alex. Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, no, so, you know, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. It is what it is. You like what you like. It is what it is. Yeah, the new name of this live stream, by the way, it is what it is. It is what it is. What can you do? I know what you carved last summer. Oh, that's clever. I like that one. I got you under my sink. Oh, all right then. That Nintendo's thing is on soon, but I don't think I'm gonna bother watching. I might just go to bed and check it out in the morning. But guys, you have been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping the chat lively. Thank you for making it what it is. Appreciate everything, guys. Thank you. Anybody here who hasn't subscribed, please do. If you're lurking and you haven't subscribed, please do. Appreciate it. Hit that sub button and notification button as well. And yeah, please check out the comedy channel. Got some videos coming there too. But that's going to be all. Oh, yeah, and tomorrow, Captain Alex, 7 p.m. GMT. We're watching the movie tomorrow. So the first movie night we'll be doing it in a long time. So, yeah, looking forward to it. And we'll try and make it a regular thing. And, well, even though I tried to make it a regular thing before, and I kind of flopped at doing that. But hopefully this time we'll try and make it a regular thing. But, yeah, first one in a long time tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT, right here. So, guys, until whenever, if ever, peace out, y'all.